Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. All right, let's just get into this. There could be a message here for you. There could be several. For some of you, there may be none at all. That said, feel free to check back next week when I post again. That or check some of the other signs. Let's take that one. Oh, let's take that too. Stranger, curiosity, magician's sword, confidence in your magic. So, two interesting cards. One is that the magician's sword is that you're kind of unstoppable at this particular point. And then at 53, with the stranger curiosity, pushing past fear of differences, curiosity, and it also talks about acceptance. So as I'm looking at this, this is accepting that you have the power to do what you want. So, interesting way for the cards not to go together. It's kind of like you may be feeling, are you feeling you're missing the mark right now? Tower, Two of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Wands. Something's coming to light. Something feels like it's falling down around you. And you may be feeling like you don't know what to do. There's uncertainty. There is, do I go back to school? Do I put some messages out there? What do I do? What do I need to learn? Where do I need to go? Just a lot of uncertainty. And part of that is that you're not able to accept that you have the skills to pay the bills. Your desire. Again, we start speaking of stars in the sky and limitless possibility. Now, stars in the sky remind me of one of your cards, the star card. So we're looking at that and the fates as a desire. So the fates talks about not being judgmental. And the stars in the sky represent the possibility. Also, it talks about embracing opportunity. So what I would get out of this is that don't judge the opportunity before you've had it. There is a fear. There's a fear here of loss. There's a fear that this may not come to fruition. You're wanting to embrace this, but there's this underlying fear that you're not going to get the effort you put out back. Return on investment. Now this can be with a relationship, especially because we have the Two of Cups here. And you really need to change that fear of loss, holding back with the wheel here. This particular wheel actually reminds me of the Empress card, and actually that's what I thought it was when it first came out. Now, as you're going through this, you really need to look at this in an analytical way. You need to look at it in sort of figure out best and worst case scenario. With the Two of Cups here, some of you may be afraid to live and love. The outcome, this is actually a really cute card, actually. Benefactor, grace and generosity. And I don't know if you can see this, but these are two little mice, one with a hat or a crown on it. Just kind of cute. I don't know. It brings me to that sort of cute coupleness. Grace and generosity, gifts, supporting and mentoring. So this could be happening to you, that somebody is going to lend you a hand. How about not lend you a hand? Because that implicates that you will owe them something. However, that may be a fear with the Nine of Swords here. We have the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. There's this fear around this, having that mentor, having somebody that is of a stable nature come in, somebody that knows more than you. It's almost like a fear of somebody taking advantage of you. But they're there to help. And they may bring you sort of messages around this. And then what, of course, do you do with it? We have the Nine of Cups, and this is what's working for you currently. We have the Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Sun card. You're realizing that there are things that you want in life. You're making a decision, possibly, or you're starting to move in the direction of that. There is the Sun here, which says, yeah, you know what? Everything is going around the way that it should be. And we have the Ace of Cups, which talks about, of course, new love coming in. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is what you need to be aware of. This is learning. The Three of Pentacles, being able to take that learning and use it to plan for your future, and making that future something that allows you to experience everything you desire emotionally. We have the Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Death card is the final three cards from the tarot. And this talks about, creating that world that you feel secure and safe in. Creating that household where you can feel safe and happy. But there's uncertainty around this. You don't quite know how it's going to get there, and things are coming through in major change. And this can be that, too many cards. I keep getting like multiples of cards showing up for you for the last card that I want to pull out of the Oracle deck. Surrender. That's it there. Surrender to the universe. Surrender to what is there for you. This could be the sun. This could be the moon. But surrender to that and surrender to the change. And we can see that the butterflies here, which talks about change. Aquarius, that's what I have for you today. Let me know how this resonates for you. Feel free to give this a thumbs up or thumbs down, and we'll see you next week.